2160 by 2160 because it's square, so
we're not borrowing that again, by the looks of it.
cheers. So your first ever one.
Yeah.
Nice, enjoy.
Hello. How are we doing? Bit of a late one because I needed some food. I was sorting some instant wins out before I jumped on, and I need to put the brightness up on this light, I think. Yes, I do. Oh, too much. I was having way too much fun with that then. These key lights are awesome. Boosh. But yeah, it will be a quick pre-live. The sake is comps close at 6 p.m. So I'll go through everything as quickly and as efficiently as I can. Absolutely insane. The Nexa PC 1 is just gone, as myself and Ray were just chatting then before I went live. But this comp is what, 80% sold, nearly 75%, and there are still 3 instant win PCs or £1,000 tax-free cash to find. Just need to adjust that light a bit more, I think. A little bit warmer. Oh my god, yes. Give this ginger some color, man. There we go. The lighting looks a wee bit better there, isn't it? A little bit warmer again. Oh, lovely. Right, sorry, I'm tweaking the light. So yeah, there is still 3 chances at £1,000 tax-free cash or an RTX 5070 gaming PC. 25 pence an entry, and the more an instant win comp sells, the higher chances are to find what remains. It's just 21,000. I say just 21,000. Call it 22,000 tickets. Sounds a lot, but at 25 pence an entry with people who are purchasing like multiple orders. Yeah, those 3 pieces. It's just not. Me and Ray were just chatting like this hasn't happened for a long time. It's held out for quite a while, and the last time that we mentioned it, Simon, I don't know if he's in chat, but Simon Wiseman bagged 2 PCs yesterday, opted for the cash alternative, so that was £2,000 sent to him yesterday. Absolutely mental, which is good, but I don't mind the Discord notification. I do quite like it, don't mind it at all. So who's in chat before I jump in? We got Rusty, the Phyllis, we got Jones, Julie, Devils, Lisa. I'm going to copy and paste that, you legend. So if you're not in our communities already, get yourselves involved. I've just copied across to all platforms our Discord and our Facebook groups. Get yourselves involved. We have Claire, Brian, Ashley, Chris, Les. Long time no see. I've not seen you in chat for a little while, Les. Hope you're doing all right. We have Gemma. Which one is it? This one? This one? This one.
How you doing?
No, isn't that one? No luck this time. The thing is there, Lil Missus, you've got a chance to obviously bag the main prize, which is a 5080 gaming PC, which is beautiful. So chat, I'll run through the introductions as quick as I can. As I say, because comps, basically everything under Quest, in short, for one of the reasons we do the pre-live is to, 1, introduce you to Comp City, let you know who we are, let you know what's ending on the day, and everything under Quest is closing at 6 p.m, with or without you, and that's 6 p.m. tonight, so just over half hour. Some really, really good odds for an instant win PC. Yeah, I'll go through it in a second. Let's stop getting distracted. Let's do the introductions. So, if you're new here, chat, just to let you know, this is the team. So you've got myself and Ray. We're the company directors who launched this company back in 2020. We got Gav, our little legend and media. I say little legend. He's taller than me and Ray. Our media manager, Gavlar. We have Mum, aka Candy, our customer services manager, and Chris, our operations manager. Primarily, normally, even between those two on the end, they're the ones that deal with your instant win cash prizes, or if you opt for cash alternatives, etc. Mum normally deals with that, but that's been me the past few days. And Chris is the one that will be in touch to get any physical prizes sent out to you as well. So, I don't know, the beauty of Phone Call Thursdays is nobody other than Gav knows what's going to happen. So that's why you sort of see like pure reactions from me on a live draw day on a Thursday, because it's just like it's unadulterated fun. It's just like which avenue is he going to go down to this time? This is great. It's great. So yeah, that's who works here at Comp City Giveaways. If you're new here and kind of wondering what we're about, Comp City Giveaways is a competition website based in Newport, South Wales, and we cover UK and Northern Ireland. So as long as you're basically over the age of 18, get yourselves involved and you're within those two regions, you can win a prize from us. Ending today, so quests, let's go through what is ending today. So we've got our Nexa RTX 5080 gaming PC, which has 3 instant wins PCs. I'm just going to sanity check that because I know just before I went live, tickets were coming through thick and fast. Yeah, still 3 instant win PCs to find and win, and you've got half hour to find them basically. PlayStation 5 Pro, including Roadcraft as well. That does look really nifty, that Roadcraft game, I must admit. 10 pence an entry, a little over 50% sold, so still really good odds anyway, but it's 10p an entry. And if you don't want the bundle, there's a £780 cash alternative. You've got the £500 Smith's Toys voucher versus Amazon, so you get to choose which one you'd like to take home. That's the main prize, but still, as I say, chances to win those choices instantly as well. £250 worth there. You've got this is an instant win only competition, and I think two people found £500 store credit on this. It was Carl and Richard Ferris. So that obviously gives you a lot of spending money on the site, but there's loads of 10s, 20s, 50s, 100s, some 250s left in there as well. 25 pence an entry, and you could bag a decent amount of store credit as well. If you don't want Rapunzel, that's where my mind went. Yeah, it's like a Rapunzel. You got the choice of colour Astra A50 Gen 5s as well. So basically, they're like these, but not these because these are Gen 4s. But absolutely insane headset. 25 pence an entry. You get to choose if you want it in black or white. Gold bar as well, not doing that great, but it's 50 pence an entry. If you don't want the gold bar, it's £300 cash in your bank. And again, if you're new here, every single prize that you see on the website chat has a has a guaranteed draw. Now gold is an expensive commodity. So that's the other thing as well, is if you do want the gold bar, then you better get a ticket in. It's 50 pence an entry. As I say, quite a bit under, what's that? That's even under, 35% sold. Again, we guarantee every single draw, chat, so get yourselves involved. 50 pence an entry. And again, if you don't want the gold, it is £300 cash. Doing quite well, actually. This went up as like a bonus. The choice of any £250 gift voucher. So anything that we can get a voucher for, or that you can think that, and we used to make the joke when we did stuff like this before, is even if you wanted a £250 Greg's voucher, we'll sort it out for you. 20 pence an entry. We've got the 99 pence an entry for the Samsung 990 Pro 2TB NVMe SSD. And then the choice of G-Shock, so in blue or green, 15 pence an entry, and that is also closing at 6 PM. Now you might be wondering, how the heck do I get involved in all of this good stuff? So I'm going to play you a quick video to show you in 3, 2, 1.
Hello there, so you would like to enter a Comp City competition. So firstly, head on over to compcitygiveaways.co.uk, find a competition that you would like to enter the amount of tickets, and when you're done shopping, head on over to your basket in the top right corner. Punch in your details, such as name, address and email. Upon paying, you would be greeted by a thank you for order page with your assigned tickets. It's that easy.
And it's at this point that you will find out if you've won an instant win. Good luck.
Do you know what? You just seeing your name in chat a few times there, Brian, just reminding you came to mind today, actually, because I had to do, obviously it was a Switch 2 release. We've emailed everybody that's part of the first batch to let them know what's going on with it. But I had to go and pick up a few Switches today, 2 of which were from Argos, and I couldn't help but laugh. I couldn't tell the person behind the counter like why I was laughing. She's like, "What's so funny?" I was like, "Oh no, nothing, just an inside joke." And of course, yellow sticker on 2 of the Switches today. Oh, that was funny. But yeah, that's how you can enter the competitions here at Com City Giveaways. So how do we pick our winners as well? You might be wondering. Speaking of you might be wondering, I'm going to highlight this on the pre-live actually. If you haven't noticed already, there is an FAQ that is on the site even if you're not logged in. It's a bit more personalized if you're logged into your account because it'll be more specific to that. But if you're new here and you know you're maybe afraid to ask questions, there is now officially an FAQ on the website that covers a huge array of literally what is the name of an FAQ. It stands for frequently asked questions. I cannot flipping speak. So it covers a wide range there of questions that you can literally click on. It'll give you the answer. So if you're ever sort of afraid to ask us in a pre-live live draw or what have you, which by all means you are welcome to ask questions. I might put Control F at the bottom. Yeah. But yeah, have a flick through that. If you're unsure of like how things work here at Com City Giveaways, this is a really good way of doing it. But muscle memory earlier when I was just like about us, winners, blah, 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 I did open this up by accident. But yeah, check that out. Ray got that up on the website a couple of days ago, and as I say, it's a great addition to the site. So any new people here that haven't got an account with us can obviously make an informed decision and read through these and get on there anyway. So yeah, how do we pick our winners, by the way? So I'll explain that. So entry lists are always pre-published. So before, the reason that the comps close at 6 PM is it gives us time to do the, why don't I use Control F? The answer is just the video link. Yeah, I like that. The yellow sticker is how you know it's a scam. Oh, that was the funniest. One of the most... It was the funniest slash, like being frank, one of the most idiotic comments I've seen on our adverts. So those of you that might be new here, just for a little bit of backstory, one of our winners, Matthew, won a MetaQuest 3. Now we've got distributors and supplies and stuff, but we also buy from places like Amazon, Argos, etc., etc. And obviously when you're buying from Argos, there's a little yellow sticker on there, and apparently because that yellow sticker existed on the prize, we were a scam. Well, no, we just acquired the prize, raffled the prize, gave it to Matthew. It still had a yellow sticker on it. for long story short, basically. So yeah, when competitions come to a close, chat, like I say, when the reason that we end them at 6 and go live at 7, it gives us a chance to get the entry list live for you. So it's something we've done from day one. All entry lists are pre-published because it adds to that transparency and obviously the trust that we've always wanted to build from when we first started back in 2020. An entry list will show you what we're drawing for, total amount of tickets that should have sold. So I'm using the term should have because, again, every single prize you see on the website has a guaranteed draw. There are no rollovers, no extensions, ever. No excuses. If a competition isn't doing that great, it still ends at 6 PM on a draw day, and we still draw it at 7 PM or from 7 PM when we're doing live. Yeah, so entry list will show you all of that. We then use Google's RNG, which stands for a random number generator. And I'll show you an actual demo of that on the live draw before we sort of step into finding any winners. But for that, we would put between 1 and 75,000, for example, into RNG, hit generate, whoever it lands on would be the winner. Now remember, I've already said prizes are guaranteed, so if a competition doesn't sell out, you will see missing ticket. Now this is a very good example actually, because you can see it goes 1, 3, 7, 9, jumps to 17, jumps to 29. So obviously if those tickets haven't sold, you're not going to see them in the entry list. But what will happen then is if we land on an unsold number, I simply go back to RNG, hit generate, and we'll keep doing that until we find our winners. Capiche? Understand? We know where we are. How dare ComCity not make a prize supply of the rough? Yeah, that was the funniest as well. Like, what do they expect us to do? Do they think that we source all the parts and create these awesome feats of technology ourselves? It was good. Depends what store credit you've got. Let's have a look. Quick question: when you win store credit on an instant win, when you fill in the form, what do you? Because it's not cash. So you don't with those. We see that they come through. With the instant wins, we'll just email you within 24 hours of you doing it. If you were going to fill in a form for it, you can technically fill it in as a physical prize because it's not cash. You're correct. And what we do then is obviously I get your account email, create a code, and then I get it sent to you. So yeah, if you win an instant win email, we email you within 24 hours of your win, Monday to Friday, obviously within our office working hours as well. But they get the elves to make the prizes. It's definitely a scam if it's got a 9 in it, isn't it, Brian? Okay. I don't know. Myself, Ray, and the team as a whole have seen some absolutely bonkers tinfoil hat stuff in the time of running ComCity giveaways. At the end of the day, you are going to see reactions on adverts because we're human. We started this company from the ground up, and we're not just going to. Some comments were just like, oh, that's just not even worth a response. But some of them, you know, we're going to respond to on those adverts because we're human and we care about the company. So, but do you know one of the things that used to, Ray, if he's still watching, this will probably twig his grey matter as well, is what some of the ones that we used to just baffled us is that when we used to say defend ourselves and act and respond with facts, they then said it's got to be a scam because you wouldn't say anything, you wouldn't defend yourself if it wasn't. I'm like, what logic is that? Why are you not going to try and defend and protect a company that you started and explain that no, unfortunately in this case you are wrong. This is how it works. Da 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 da. But yeah, apparently even defending yourself was a scam. I just love the logic of some people. It's great. It's lovely jubbly. Anyway, let's do a breakdown again. So I've technically already gone through it. So this is going to be the point now. Looking at the time as well, it's nearly 20 to 6. Means you just got over 20 minutes to get involved in any comps that I'm about to go through. I am going to class this as the final breakdown. So let's get the chest warmed up, chat. Sasha, may the RNG gods make your day better. And as always, creating screaming children even, up and down the country. Whoosh. So, this is what I like to call it's the final breakdown. So the final breakdown, chat, is everything that you see under quests is ending at 6 p.m. So that is literally in 22 minutes. I need to have a look at this again. Let's refreshed because this comp is flying out. There is still 3 PCs, so it's £1,000 tax-free cash or an RTX 5070 gaming PC. And as we can see by that bar, we're now fast approaching 85% sold. Insane. So those 3 PCs are hiding in that little white section there. 25 pence an entry. Get your tickets in. We got the PlayStation 5 Pro bundle, including Roadcraft there. So you get your Elite, so your DualSense Edge pad, the disc drive, as well as the 3D Pulse headset as well. 10 pence an entry. We got the £500 Smith's Toys versus Amazon voucher, but there's also chances to win 250 quid's worth as well, and some other bits. 35 pence an entry. Chances to win store credit as well for the site, so anything from £10 up to £500 store credit, 25 pence an entry, and that'll obviously give you some buying power on the thing as well. They're not coming through again. Oh, I know why. There we go. So imagine I did this, then imagine I did this. There we go. I just realized where when I initially started the stream, I was in chat with Ray and I muted the desktop audio, so you get it. So We've also got the Astro A50 Gen 5 choice of colour there, or £200 cash, 25 pence an entry. The gold is absolutely insane odds there for the gold, 300 quid cash, or 5 gram gold bar, 50 pence an entry. We've got the choice of any £250 gift voucher as well. So literally any voucher that you know that we can get, we'll send you £250 worth should you bag yourself a win as well. You've got the Samsung 990 Pro 2TB NVMe SSD up for grabs at 99 pence an entry, is only just gone over that 50% sold mark. And then the choice of a G-Shock watch, blue or green, and that was 15 pence an entry, also just over 50% sold. And all of these comps are due to close with or without you in literally 20 minutes. Crazy. Oh, nice one, Bri. Yeah, that headset's quite decent. The G435 Logitech. At least it was only the goat screaming. We ain't gonna have that goat screaming. Yeah, we are. Do you want it again? Go on, Liam. All right, stop spamming it. Nice one. Yeah, it was just desktop audio was muted, which is where everything comes through. The joys. Oh dear. Gotta respect it all. We all defend it, as I say. It's either it's myself and Ray defend those comments that you see on there, and some of the stuff that I enjoy. To be fair, I quite enjoy the defending the comments as well. Another PC gone. So that is 2 instant win PCs left, chat, or £1,000 cash. So if you find ticket number 66339 or 79133, they are attached. Who won the other PC then? Where was it? Was it Matt? I think it was Matt, wasn't it? Yeah, so Matt McHugh, which looks like a new name. It's not a name I recognize from a live draw. So a huge congratulations to them. That's £1,000 cash. But yeah, still 2 PCs left, chat, and it's like what, approaching 90% sold. Absolutely insane. Matt McHugh, Anthony Hall was that's what I've already said. I think there's a bit of a delay. I was looking, I was like, is it that one? No, it's that one. Yeah, Anthony Hall went for cash as well, sorted him out. He's been paid as well. So another thing here, we do not hang around when it comes to cash payments. All cash payments are made between our working hours of 9 to 5, Monday to Friday. And as long as we get your form in, you're not going to be waiting for your cash long. Not at all. Chat. I'm going to love you and leave you, but before I do, we're going to give you, the audience, a chance to win some store credit as well. Now, how this works, some of you are already going to know. You're going to start seeing numbers appear in chat in a moment. But if you are new here, all I need from you now is a number between 1 and 75. I don't want you swapping and changing that number. Just a number between 1 and 75. First number that comes to your mind, pop it in chat. I'm then going to spin this wheel 5 times to see if we can find a winner. If we can, great, that's £10 store credit to you. However, because we're live on Twitch, Facebook, and YouTube, if you share your number with someone else, I'll split the store credit between you. But there'll be a little bonus round, an optional bonus round as well for the potential to maybe win some more store credit. So now the soundboard's working. What can we have? What can we have? What have I actually got here?
Spooky, scary skeletons and shivers down your spine. Shrieking skulls will shock your soul and seal your doom.
I am right behind you.
Surprise, surprise. This is called the Halloween tab. Right, I'm going to start spinning the wheel, chat. Simon Bray with 5. Spooky, spooky skeletons. 50. Anyone in chat with 50? 50. Nope. Nope. We go again. We got 4 more spins, chat. Oh, 45. Someone had Jay's had 44. Brian with 46. Anyone with 45? 45. Do 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 do. Nope. We go again. We go again. Spinning again. 31. Don't think I've seen anyone with 31. I know I've seen a 32 somewhere. Yeah, Sammy on 32. Oh no! Nope. Let's go. Don't need to keep repeating your numbers, guys. As long as it's in once, I can scroll back quite far. Oh, mate. What we got now? This is the third Spain. 65. So we got Sharon Brown with 65. Just checking now. See, now this is where I'm checking to see if anyone's got the same number, and Sharon's put 65 in 3 times. So I'm like, nope, that one is still the same person. 2 seconds, Sharon. Just seeing if anyone's sharing your number. Nope. You are the sole winner of number 65. So the sole sort of owner in this chat of 65. So Sharon, you have a £10 store credit. Now, did you want to play a game of higher or lower? So I'll explain as I'm sort of shuffling these cards. So higher or lower, basically, Sharon, and this is for anyone that might be like wondering, what is higher or lower? Is I basically shuffle a deck of cards. You're more than welcome. Is that you, Harrison? There was another... Is it Harrison recently? Where was it? Harrison. I'm just looking at the name there that you had. Or was it Haikyuu Warrior? Let's say £100 cash. Nice. But yeah, higher or lower. I show Sharon a card if she decides to play. I then say higher or lower. If she then wins, so if she says higher, for example, and then wins, she gets a £15 store credit. If not, there's a £10 ratio. My God, I can't get my words out today. So if she wins, it's a £15 store credit. If she loses, she walks away with a £5 store credit, basically. But she can stick with £10 store credit. So Sharon, what would you like to do if you're still watching? I get no response for an unsolicited amount of time. I will default a £10 store credit anyway. Mark, no worries. Just before I went live, I know I've noted down that Harrison there. So Mark Stewart, congratulations. Sharon wants to play. So Sharon, the top card is Jack. Hit the road, Jack. You're gonna go higher or lower than a Jack, Sharon? Why is that stuck in my head now? Sharon wants to go lower. Come on. Oh, yes. Pretty much bottom of the deck. So I class the ace is the lowest card in this game. Jack. So Sharon, I owe you £15 store credit. You can just drop me a message on Facebook or Instagram so it lands in our little business suite. I will get that sorted for you as long as I get that message before 6 p.m. because 6 p.m. is when I will be taking the comps off and doing the entry lists. But yeah, if you can just drop me a message, I'll get you that £15 store credit sorted. So congratulations. Jack would technically be 11 if you wanted to go by numbers, because you've obviously, it goes up to 10, then Jack, Queen, King to be 11, 12 and 13 if you wanted to put a number on it. But they're just face cards. Jack being third lowest, then second Queen, then King the first. Lovely jabbly. So basically, chat, I'm going to hit F5. There are still 2 PCs or £1,000 tax-free cash. Hit F5 on the homepage so we can see the bar. Yeah, and we're fast approaching that sort of 90-95% sold mark now. So again, there are 2 PCs waiting to be found in this little white area. 25p an entry. We'll be live from 7 p.m. so we'll go through obviously how it all works and stuff. Do the phone call Thursdays, and then step into the live draw. So thank you for joining me on this pre-live. You've literally got 10 minutes to get involved in any of the competitions that are under quests on the website, because they will close at 6 p.m. with or without you. So a huge good luck to everyone getting involved, and myself and Gav will see you from 7 p.m. Peace out, A-Town.